Hey Best Ballet, I'm Allie, and I just had 12 crazy days of travel, and now I have an 11-hour flight ahead of me. Now, Ben Greenfield, a famous biohacker, has an insane travel protocol to help him survive, and so I'm gonna take that on to hopefully get through this. First of the bajillion weird things he does, oil of oregano, supposedly 4 to 6 drops, will stop airborne pathogens. It smells super weird and herbally. This is gonna keep me from getting sick. Oh, it tastes even weirder than it smells. Oh, it burns. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, oops, you're supposed to put it in water. I feel healthy already. I'm looking this up to make sure that that was right, because it was so aggressive. But yes, he says he puts it in his mouth. Next thing, I'm walking around with all these droppers. Elderberry liquid drops. So he says this is to support his immune system. Ooh. 10 drops a day? Ugh. I mean, it can't be worse than oregano. Ooh, delicious. Hey, you were feeling sick, you wanna try this? It's supposed to help your immune system. Oh, that'll help. Great choice. Definitely bring a Ziploc bag if you're doing this, because it's gonna make your luggage smell. Also, it adds a lot of weight. This whole thing is gonna be a huge hassle. Stay tuned. This is a bonus that he didn't say, but I'm doing a different video where I'm trying to boost my NAD, and so I'm taking TMG and NMN, and I'm staying on that even though I'm traveling. Oh. And yes, I've been through airports looking very sketchy. I also put this in water too, but oh well. Stay tuned for my NAD boosting video because I tested before and then I'm doing 3 months of this and I'll test after. It's gonna be really interesting. Oh, freaking oregano burps. It's like if you distilled an entire pizza shop into a pill. That's what it tastes like. This is my own travel hack, not Ben's. Always take the stairs, get those steps in. It also helps if you're high maintenance and have a huge backpack because now you're also rucking. He suggests no caffeine on a travel day. There's an extra 8 hours added, so 24. It'll be a 32-hour day, but we're forgoing the monster. We must listen to Ben. It's weird he didn't mention anything about alcohol. I think because it goes without saying you should not be drinking while you're doing a crazy travel day. But he didn't say, so I guess it does not go without saying cheers. The row we're in is a 2-seat row. And Ben says that you have to get one against the window so you can lean and sleep.
Perfect, I get the window.
No, I'm the one doing the video. You gotta wingman me here.
I planned the whole trip, so no.
She did, it's true. Ben says 12 ounces of water every hour, which is insane. This is my 3rd and 4th. Also, everything's in milliliters here, so I don't even know. Did I get enough? I'm also supposed to sleep, but I'm also gonna be peeing every 15 minutes. I don't know how this works. How much weight you got on your back?
Probably 30 pounds.
We're in kilograms right now. 15. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't mind the line because I'm standing. It's gonna be a lot less standing very soon. There are a lot more air squats coming later. But I'm doing some weighted squats now because I can. This is not a part of Ben's protocol. It feels like the right thing at the moment. But that may be the Prosecco talking. Taking the stairs again. She's finally following my protocol.
I always take the stairs.
I know, we're good at it. Okay, some final lunges before we are stuck in that plane. Wait, don't leave me. The trick too is to wear yourself out for 12 days and then sitting down for a very long time feels like a relief. Your legs ready for this?
Yep.
Oh, are you claiming the sleep seat?
I don't know.
Peeing already and we haven't even taken off. How's my oregano breath?
Rough.
Okay. Another hack. I didn't realize this was for the oregano breath, but in general, he says they use a Spry, the brand, because it does not have artificial sweeteners, which kill good gut bacteria, has been known to cause cravings and mess with your glucose levels. So we have this. Also, my hack, again, is put it in a bag because it came in a really heavy container, and there's so much you have to carry around when you're doing what Ben does. Better.
What is that?
It's a mint that does not have fake sweetener in it.
It probably tastes like crap.
Okay, biohacking is not delicious. You want to live forever or you want to taste good?
It's like a knockoff Tic Tac.
We're finally taking off-ish. Got an extra hour of sitting because they were delayed. I have to pee again. So this is a big one for me and Ben. He says foam earplugs. I always have with me clear earplugs. I even take these to bars, concerts, anything. Always looking out for my ears. But I will go the Ben. Was loud. We're going with the Ben color for this. I do believe these are rated for higher decibels, and that's why he suggests them. I'll put the decibel ratings here because I don't know exactly right now. He also suggests using noise-canceling headphones, which I brought. but he claims that there's junk electricity and electromagnetic fields you should avoid, so this one's a little confusing to me. Oh, it is quiet in here. Am I screaming? Maybe I'm whispering, I can't tell. Goodbye, Ireland. Christine is taking over the sleeping part of this protocol because she gets the inside here. You want my pillow, Tim? You're already snoozing. He recommends a wraparound sleep mask. There you go. He also recommends Gunner blue light blocking glasses, which I have a way dorkier version, and you better believe I wore those on the way to the UK because I slept that whole flight, or attempted to. I also got his suggested J-hook pillow, which I thought would be weird. It certainly was awkward when I first got it inflated, but then somehow magically it supported me. I'm a big fan. And I shot a video on the way here comparing my sleep at home to on the plane to in a hotel for the first night and in a hotel on the second night. And the results are surprising, so go check that out. Right now it is 8 a.m. in LA, so I'm trying not to sleep. I'm going to be working hopefully for this full 11 hours. We'll see. Oh, this is a nightmare. I can't get my power adapter to work. It either falls out or shuts off even when it's in. I have maybe an hour of battery on this laptop. It's so old. Of all the supplies and hacks and things that I have for this flight, the one thing I can't survive without is my computer and Wi-Fi. Wait. Yes, that's a lightning bolt. Okay, we're 90 minutes in and I have to pee again. And Ben says you have to do 20 air squats every time you go to the bathroom. Just trying to kill my legs. This is gonna be a lot of peeing and squat. The first drink cart came around, more water. This is a me travel hack. Generally, when I'm on a plane, I will not be eating anywhere in an airport either. Airline food, airport food is all not very nutrient rich and also very carby, so I feel I'm better off fasting. Milk in a stick, but I will be having this weird cup of water. Keep drinking. It's something. Already pee number 3. In addition to the bathroom squats, Ben has you do a head-to-toe workout routine, 10 torso twists side to side, 10 arm circles in each direction, 10 neck circles. Yes, I have been doing them back and in the front, but you know what's harder than doing a workout routine on a plane? Filming yourself doing a workout routine on a plane. This is my view while I'm working out. Time to pee and squats again. And yet another thing I had to dig out to keep you even more hydrated, he suggests putting these tablets into your water. I do like that they have added electrolytes. If I'm fasting, that means that I might need some extra. He also said this helps him from ordering a 7-Up or something crappy when they come around. Delightful. Although this does have stevia in it, and that's the third thing on his list that confuses me because he said no artificial sweeteners earlier. No, the one thing on his list that I have with me and I'm having trouble convincing myself to commit to, he wears a compression shirt. Says that helps out with the circulation, but that seems the exact opposite. So uncomfortable, so tight. Also, I'm really hot right now. I do have compression socks, so let's try this first and ease into it, see if it feels good or as terrible as I'm imagining. Okay, not bad. It's like a hug for my calves, which I did not expect. Though I did have to take off my toe spacers because that would not fly together. And if you want to know why I wear toe spacers, I've been doing it for over 2 years now. I made a whole video about that, so go check it out. Currently not liking the compression socks. They're weirdly making my knees hurt. That's one for sure. I don't think I'll continue on future flights. How was your sleep, snoozing me, Anthony? Really? Oh. They offered me another and I had to say yes. Cheers. And again. I had to lose the compression socks. I couldn't take it. Getting some bonus elderberry because it's delicious and my immune system can use it. Want some? No. You're missing out. But of course now it smells like oregano because this is in here too. And for sure don't bring just regular oregano because that's gonna look like weed in a bag. You know I commit for you, Pallies. I'm your guinea pig, not a chicken, so I had to even try out the compression shirt. So far it's sucky. Nope, I hate it, it's coming off. Also Ben does his facing away from the toilet, but then you hit the toilet. That's not deep enough. That's a no rep to me. More water. This is the last one before they won't let me air squat anymore. 11 hours later. I definitely like my Max Pillow Soft earplugs better. These foam ones feel like there's pressure on the inside of your ear the whole time. These ones kind of lay on the outside. I've now traveled back in time 8 hours. My body thinks it is 2 a.m. It's actually 6 p.m. here, waiting for our bags. And this is one of my favorite travel hacks, Ketone IQ. Ketones are what your body makes when you're fasting, and you can just now drink them. Technology is awesome. They taste a little odd. You may have seen Christine try them on my channel. People say tire fire. I don't mind it. I'll drink them straight and warm. Because when I'm fasting, it makes my fast way easier. Totally gets rid of my hunger. Although technically consuming calories means you're breaking your fast, but it doesn't feel like it because you're still gonna burn fat. We had the founder on Total Fit Heads podcast. He is brilliant and inspiring. And we've even tested this. If you have ketone IQ before you have a really carby meal, your blood sugar control will be way better. Another reason why I'm doing this right now, because I'm about to have a bar, I think, and I would blood sugar spike coming off a fast doing that, but this is gonna help. Now I had to do a shoe swap because Ben says you need grounding shoes. Okay, the science on this is a little fuzzy, but the idea is that you get negative ions from the earth if you're walking just on the planet. That's kind of hard to do in the filthy airport. So I got a pair of flux shoes that supposedly connect you to the earth with some sort of core. I don't know. I did elegantly unbox these before the trip and I've been wearing them the whole trip and I've liked them. They're comfortable. The reason I got them is because they have a wide toe box and zero drop like they're barefoot. But they have a thick sole so I could walk all around the UK in them. So I don't know about the grounding aspect, but I love that they are a thick-soled shoe that has every other barefoot aspect to them. It was hard to find that kind of thing. Now another supplement, curcumin, on an empty stomach, he says to fight inflammation. And of course more water. Now I said I was gonna have a bar, but I think I'm gonna hold off because the ketone IQ was enough and I'd rather have fresh whole food when I get home. But Ben Greenfield says hammer bars are his favorite. I didn't want to buy a whole case of them and order online, so we've been eating grenade bars, which my friend in the UK said to try, and epic. But it's protein and worth breaking vegan for. I'm on vacation, come on. Oh, thank goodness. And of course, if it's possible, you can always do good old-fashioned actual grounding. Home. And another supplement I forgot and packed in my check bag. There's so many, it's hard to keep track. He drinks greens while he's on the plane. I think he said a different brand, but I have AG1 from a sponsorship, so we're going with that. And a convenient travel packet that is now unnecessary because I'm home. And oop, more hydration. Yeah, that is really good when you're, well, not dehydrated, but definitely run down. And now a common travel hack that isn't specific to Ben is to work out as soon as you land to fight jet lag. And I definitely did that when I landed in the UK. But it's late now, and I am a firm believer in having to earn your workout, meaning you have to sleep well and recover in order to be allowed to work out. And I have done neither of those things, so I have not earned it. Ben also says cold shower when you land. I very much do not want to do that right now, but this is something I can't make excuses about. Let's go. And I'm high now. Okay, this is counterintuitive because you would think it would energize me, but when you fall asleep, your core body temperature drops, so lowering my body temperature now will actually help me sleep better. And now this next hack, even Ben says it's kind of corny, but he stands behind it based on a chemical perspective. You want to try and get an oxytocin release based on some physical contact. Hello, sir. So if you can hug a loved one, that's great. He even suggests just a warm handshake will do. Yes, thank you for the oxytocin, sir. Oh, see, warm handshake. And then he says eat sulfur-rich foods, so we're going broccoli. Now the final thing today is melatonin, 60 to 80 milligrams, he said, which is an insane dose, he agrees. This is 10 milligrams. I mean, I've seen it 3 or less being effective. It sounds like he goes overboard with the dosage when he's traveling. Speaking of overboard, I'm exhausted. I do not need help sleeping, and I've already spent so much on so many things in this video. I am returning this to Jeffrey's free rental service, aka Amazon. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. Morning movement and sun exposure. Pretty sure Ben says he does naked yoga. Ugh, I would never do yoga. So I got up at 8 a.m. I haven't seen 8 a.m. in years, but it's also technically 4 p.m. in my brain. And I was in bed for 9 hours, but I don't feel 9 hours recovered. I'm off and kind of shaky, wobbly. Ugh, crap, I should have taken another curcumin before the walk. It is hard to remember all of the steps in the right order. So my first full day back, I did not work out. Christine was shocked. It is definitely not my personality, but I felt that crappy, although you did see me walk, so I don't know, does that count? Did I work out? And then my second full day back, I did work out, but it felt like crap. Even when I was working on my art project, just was down and bleh. Now today is my third full day back, and I can confidently say I feel like myself. I have kicked the jet lag, survived the travel. Was it because of Ben Greenfield? Because I did his entire protocol. Wait, there are some things that I ordered and didn't arrive until the plane took off. So we didn't get to try out Venture Wipes, which is a body wipe. He also uses them on his buttocks in a pinch. Magnesium oil spray, which, wonder what that smells like. Odorless. At least it's not oregano oil. Okay, and then Calm Gummies, which I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to try these out. Although they're a supplement, supplements feel like nothing. And then you saw I didn't take the melatonin, but the first night I slept at home, I woke up at 4 a.m. and was having trouble getting back to sleep, so I probably should have taken this. I should have listened to Ben, and then I would have done it all. Nope. I also didn't buy an Earth Pulse, which is an expensive electromagnetic pulse field thing, and a Harapad, which is supposed to protect the family jewels from your laptop. He eats a food mix called Cocoa Chia, NutraRev, which is another supplement Tian Chi, another supplement, MAP, so you can avoid airport meat sources, and then fish oil, which you have to keep in a cool, dark place. So on top of keeping track of all of these things and when you have to do them, you also have to make sure your fish oil doesn't go bad. Carpobiotics, that's another supplement, I think. Capra Cleanse. That's it, because he gets constipated, not an issue for me. Capra enzymes. Prostalan to protect against prostate cancer, which I obviously don't need, but I don't know, I should be thorough and listen to Ben. And Hammer race caps, made by the same people that do the bars he likes. That's more eating. And then Most Fit suspension straps, which are like TRX straps. I didn't take those because I ended up working out more than every other day on this trip, so that's my hack. Don't pack any workout stuff, find a gym. So what do I think after all of that? Did it work? Will I do it again? So that was a lot. I don't think I'll do it all, but parts of it, let's just run through what I did do, because I don't even remember. Spry mints and gum, I would do that again. I gave it to my friends at the conference, the reason that I was traveling, and that was really cool. Elderberry syrup, it tasted good. Oregano oil did not. Don't know what the heck they did. I did like the J-hook pillow, surprisingly, and I would do blue light glasses again for sure. I just love looking stupid for my health. Sleep mask, earplugs was already doing that, so yes, would keep going. The Noon electrolyte tablets, that's my #1 favorite. I was getting a little bit nauseous on the plane, and the Noon kicked it. I will be absolutely doing that again on a plane and otherwise. So then all of the movement on the plane was a lot, but I get why he did it. And there's a study that just came out that showed that even just sitting all day, when they compared doing air squats every 45 minutes, only 10 of them, versus doing a 30-minute walk to break up your sedentary day, the people doing the air squats performed way better on their blood glucose control. So it's very closely tied to what Ben has you doing on a plane. The science behind it is sound. It's just committing to that is rough. I don't think I would do every hour and all of the peeing, but I would definitely make it a point to get up and air squat a lot. Speaking of peeing, I don't think I will be drinking that much water in the future, but of course stay hydrated. And I even messed up. He says 12 to 16 ounces every hour, so I was at the bottom level of water intake that he suggests. The grounding shoes, I don't know if they did anything, but the Flux brand I do like I mentioned. I would hug Braxton anyway. I don't know if the broccoli did anything. Yeah, same thing with the curcumin. Curcumin? Am I saying it right? So after all of that, Ben Greenfield is over the top, and because of it, it's very inspiring. This was just his travel protocol, but he does this type of over-the-top regimen for working out and his gut health and his brain and work, relationships, sex. Everything about his life is this crazy. It is super cool, and I'm so glad that somebody out there is biohacking to the fullest. And seeing him do that often makes me feel guilty, but don't. I'm here to tell you that you can pick and choose and really like the Noon and then not feel bad when you didn't take your curcumin at the right time on an empty stomach. And if you read his book Boundless, you'll see just how much he does every day. So feel free to cherry pick whatever works for you. And if you liked this, you'll like seeing when I committed to 30 days of intense saunas, which is also something Ben Greenfield does. I'll put that down there for you. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and everyone's talking about saunas lately like there's some miracle drug that can do all of these things. So I'm gonna take on a grueling sauna challenge for the next 4 weeks to show you how it transforms me.